Today in Madden 23, I am taking the 8 greatest quarterbacks of all time and putting them into a 1v1 GOAT tournament. Round 1 will be 4 head-to-head matchups, and the player that gets further on their first drive of the game will move on to the second round. Round 2 will be a Hail Mary challenge. The player who gets a Hail Mary completed the fastest will move on to the next round. And the finals will be a head-to-head Super Bowl matchup. And we start this off by checking out our matchups for round 1. We have the GOAT Tom Brady as obviously the number 1 seed. He'll be facing number 8 seed Dan Marino. To the other side of the bracket, it's the number 2 seeded Joe Montana versus the number 7 seeded Steve Young, both 49ers. Then the 3 seed, it's Peyton Manning versus John Elway. And our 4 and 5 seeds for this tournament are 2 active players. Patrick Mahomes, I know it's crazy to say, but I have him already at number 4 on my all-time QB list versus Aaron Rodgers. And the first matchup is going to be the GOAT Tom Brady versus Dan Marino. And we start with Dan Marino and the all-time Miami Dolphins. Now, he does not have to throw the ball every single play. He just has to conduct a drive. Whoever conducts a drive that goes further down the field, their first try will move on. And we got a 3rd and 2 here. We could see a 3 and out. No, over the middle, it's going to be caught by Jalen Waddle to keep the drive alive. And if both players happen to score a touchdown on their first drive, we will just do it again if they both score on their first drive. And Marino down the middle, Jalen Waddle down to the 12. And remember, this is how far they get down the field on their drive. If they kick a field goal, it doesn't matter if they both get field goals. Whoever gets further down the field will move on. Marino, though, he'll finish the whole thing. That's a touchdown to Mark Clayton. So we could see our first huge upset of the tournament in round 1 with Brady against Marino, and Brady's gonna have to tie this by going down the field for a touchdown. If Brady doesn't get a touchdown, the GOAT is going home in round 1, and this Dolphins defense is gonna make it a 3rd and 5. Is the GOAT going home on this play? Defense gets some pressure around the edge, and Tom Brady, of course, delivers a strike for a first down. But it quickly becomes a 3rd and 10 for Tom Brady right after that from the 42. Here comes pressure up the middle, and that is not going to be good enough for a first down. They're going to have to punt, and Marino's going to move on. Let's just confirm that the Patriots do, in fact, punt, and they do. The next matchup is going to be Joe Montana versus Steve Young. So this matchup starts off with Steve Young on offense first. Now, you're going to see Steve Young as a righty here. I downloaded this custom roster to get some of these all-time legends that aren't actually on rosters in this game, and whoever made the roster made Steve Young a righty, and I can't change it for some reason. Not sure as to why, but I guess it's not going to matter because he hits George Kittle as a voice crack, and George Kittle goes all the way into the end zone. Unreal. Unbelievable by Steve Young. Unbelievable play by George Kittle as well. They both have the same exact weapons too, because they're both on the all-time San Francisco 49ers. They're both playing the same exact defense. Can Joe Montana match Steve Young with a touchdown drive of his own, or are we going to have back-to-back upsets with Montana and Brady going home in round 1? However, Montana and the 49ers have found their way right outside the red zone, and now inside the red zone. That's going to be McLeod, who's going to make the catch here for Montana from the 16-yard line now. 16 yards away from tying Steve Young and sending this into next score wins. Montana from the 16, 1st and 10. He has a receiver, but it's broken up. A first down is in play, though. They don't have to get the touchdown here, but they need at least a fresh set of downs. Huge play as Montana going home. Montana towards the end zone. It's broken up, and Joe Montana is also eliminated. Now we head back up to the top side of the bracket for Patrick Mahomes versus Aaron Rodgers. Let's see what Aaron Rodgers can do. We have Davante Adams back on this team, so he's got his guy back. Can he make a play? Rodgers just got traded to the Jets today when I'm recording this video, so he's not even on the Packers anymore, but maybe he can win this tournament for a last goodbye for the Green Bay Packers. But against Mahomes, that is not going to be easy. Call me crazy if you want in the comments, but I have Mahomes inside my top 5 quarterbacks already. And that one was almost picked. Rodgers able to pick up that 3rd down. So he stays on the field for the moment, but Chris Jones is right there to make the tackle. Will we see Rodgers move on? Will we see Mahomes move on? And if I haven't said already, I want to know in the comments down below, who do you have winning this entire tournament? Rodgers moving, he throws it to Davante Adams, and he lets Davante Adams do the work down to the 45. By the way, this is a roster where Aaron Rodgers is back in his prime. He's a 99 overall. He's not like 85 overall Aaron Rodgers or whatever he is at this point. Is that a first down? No, it's a 4th and 1. Are they going to go for this? This is a huge play to see if Rodgers is going to the 24-yard line or if he's going to be going for that touchdown. And the offense is staying on the field. This drive is not over, at least for another play. but the Chiefs are going to blow that one up, and Aaron Jones going to be taken down at the 24, and that's where Rodgers' drive is going to stop. That means Mahomes is going to take over right now exactly where that drive stopped, at the 24-yard line, and what can Mahomes do? Not a bad drive, though, for Aaron Rodgers. If his defense can hold off a little bit, he has a chance to move on, and a big sack right there to take down Patrick Mahomes to make it a 3rd and 9. Mahomes over the middle. It's Kelsey. Can they stop him from picking up the first down? It's a 4th and inches. And will Andy Reid roll the dice? They won't. They'll punt, and Rodgers moves on. And the final matchup of round 1, Peyton Manning versus John Elway. And here we go. Final matchup here of round number 1, and John Elway is getting the football. Peyton Manning is the only chance the favorites have in this tournament to actually win a round. All the favorites have lost in round 1 so far. Let's see what happens here from the 43-yard line. Pretty good drive from Elway to start. He's got Javonte Williams in the backfield, and Javonte gets up to the 44. But this drive has stopped at the 44-yard line, now facing a 3rd and 10. Can Elway convert the first down? He's stepping into pressure, out of the pocket, throws it away, and that's where the drive ends. And I had to restart this game to ensure that Peyton Manning got at the 25-yard line for his first drive here. He's got to beat the opponent's 44, and Jonathan Taylor has already sent Peyton Manning into the next round with a 1-play touchdown. And we will start round 2 off with Steve Young versus Peyton Manning. So we will start with Peyton Manning first. Now, I am not using Peyton Manning. I'm actually on defense. I'm just going to drop back with the defensive lineman, let him air it out, and whoever catches it first will be moving on. And he almost had a receiver catch it on attempt number 1. And I will be doing the same exact thing for all 4 quarterbacks. I will not be intervening in any of their Hail Marys, and there's 2 attempts, no touchdown. And I will keep track of the attempts on screen for you all. That way you have an idea where we're at. This is attempt number 4 and still no good. This is attempt number 10 going up right now for Peyton, and T.Y. Hilton is caught out for the touchdown. So it took Peyton 10 attempts. How many will it take Steve Young? Our score has been set to beat. Airing it to the end zone. And it's caught on the first play by McLeod. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Ray McLeod just caught a Hail Mary from Steve Young on play number 1. Unbelievable. Now it's Aaron Rodgers' turn, and Aaron Rodgers is the Hail Mary specialist. He's done this so many times. So how many times will it take for Aaron Rodgers to deliver on a Hail Mary catch? I am still in disbelief about Steve Young getting it on the first try with Ray McLeod. Devontae Adams, does he make a catch back in the end zone? That one's caught by Donald Driver off the deflection in attempt number 2. Let's just confirm, but I'm almost positive that is a touchdown. Nobody touched it while being out of bounds at the same time. Donald Driver, did he go out of bounds? He didn't. That is 100% a touchdown on attempt number 2. So now we have Dan Marino. He's only got 2 attempts right now at the end zone. This would be to win. Next one would be to tie. And it's incomplete. So now this pass right here would be for the tie against Rodgers to either face a tiebreaker or Rodgers is going to the Super Bowl. And it's broken up. We have an Aaron Rodgers versus Steve Young matchup. So we will be watching both of their opening drives here in the Super Bowl, then super simming most of this game, jumping in key moments late in the game. But Steve Young already faces a 3rd and 12. Will they go 3 and out to start this game? Steve Young going deep. He was looking for Ayuk, and that one's broken up. Now we see what Aaron Rodgers can do. Can he get on the board to start this Super Bowl? Rodgers 2nd and 2. He's going to let the run game do the work for him right now. And Aaron Jones gets to the 49-yard line of the 49ers. Both of these guys just need to win. Doesn't matter how they win. They can use the run game. They can pass. They can do whatever they want. They can hand the ball to Devontae Adams if they want to do that too. So now 1 pass for Aaron Rodgers right now. And now from the 29-yard line, he will pass. Rodgers has time over the middle. He's got Donald Driver, who made the catch on the Hail Mary down to the 8. And now from the 2, it's a pitch to Aaron Jones, but it's blown up in the backfield for a loss of 3. They'll have to settle for 3. And now let's see what happens. Steve Young gets the first touchdown of the game. He gets the 2nd touchdown. Rodgers bounces back. We got a good game right now. In the second quarter, it's 14-10 49ers. Packers get a touchdown. 49ers answer right back. It's 21-17 in favor of Steve Young. Aaron Rodgers gets on the board, and now it's 28-24 in favor of Steve Young and the 49ers. If Rodgers gets close, we are jumping in with a chance for Aaron Rodgers to win this GOAT tournament with a game-winning touchdown. And now from the 43-yard line over the middle, it's Tonyan and Robert Tonyan. How do you pronounce his name? Honestly, forget. I know he corrected people, told him how to pronounce it. I don't remember. But now with 43 seconds left over the middle, was looking for Devontae, but it's incomplete. And now Rodgers has plenty of time to get in the end zone. 42 seconds. A few plays left of this game with 2 timeouts. Just don't take a sack here. Davante Adams goes out of bounds. Davante easily could have picked up a few more yards, maybe even the touchdown to win it for Aaron Rodgers. But on 3rd and 10, wide open, it is one of Aaron Rodgers' favorite wide receivers of all time to throw to, Randall Cobb. Now it's starting to get tight with the time. 17 seconds remain at the 40-yard line. He takes a sack. Steve Young has taken a sack in the most crucial moment ever. That may be a little over dramatic. This is just Madden after all, but let's see what happens here. Final play for Steve Young, maybe, of this tournament from the 29-yard line, way outside of field goal range, and he's taken down. It's 4th and 20. And now with 9 seconds, they would need a 40-yard pickup and a timeout again in field goal range, and over the middle is Deebo Samuel to the 46-yard line, and the timeout has been called. And they're not even going to attempt a game-tying field goal. It comes down to a Hail Mary. Steve Young did it in practice mode, and it comes down to this. What happened? It's incomplete. He does not get another Hail Mary, and Aaron Rodgers wins it. And the celebration can begin for Aaron Rodgers, who wins his first Super Bowl since 2010, but more importantly, is crowned the greatest quarterback of all time, according to this video. And let's have Aaron Rodgers hoist the Lombardi Trophy, maybe for his final time. Who knows if he's going to win a Super Bowl with the Jets. That's going to do it for the video, everyone. If you enjoyed, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new. In the comments down below, make sure to check out my other channels, and also make sure to follow me over on my social media. But I'll talk to you all in the next video. Peace.